Epstein?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein case.
Who was Epstein? This is the question that's haunted us for years. Jeffrey Epstein, a billionaire with no clear business with presidents, royalty, and spies. Then, he's dead in a federal prison cell. Why?
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the wildest stories out there, Jeffrey Epstein. This isn't just another conspiracy theory video. We're talking about a billionaire with no clear business, connected to presidents, royalty, and spies, who ends up dead in a federal prison, and now, in 2025, the government's own footage of his final hours looks edited. Yeah, you heard that right. So grab your popcorn, because this is gonna be a wild ride.
Let's start at the beginning. Jeffrey Epstein wasn't always a billionaire. Back in 1976, he was a math teacher at the elite Dalton School in Manhattan. But here's the thing, he didn't even have a college degree. How does that happen? He got fired for poor performance, but instead of fading into obscurity, he somehow ends up in finance. He works at Bear Stearns, climbs the ladder, and before you know it, he's running his own firm and hanging out with the elite, billionaires, royalty, even presidents. How does a guy with no real background become best friends with the most powerful people on the planet? That's the first red flag.
Fast forward to 2005, and Epstein's life starts unraveling. The Palm Beach police investigate him for sexually abusing dozens of underage girls. Despite all the evidence, he gets this insane deal in 2008, a non-prosecution agreement that basically lets him off easy. Then in 2019, he's arrested again on federal sex trafficking charges. This time, he's denied bail and stuck in the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York.
Breaking news, billionaire Jeffrey Epstein arrested on new sex trafficking charges.
But before he can stand trial, he's found dead in his cell. The official story? Suicide. But let's be real, plenty of people don't buy that. There's just too much smoke around this guy.
Now here's where it gets really juicy. In July 2025, the Department of Justice releases what they call the full raw surveillance footage from outside Epstein's cell the night before his death. They say it proves no one entered his cell, so it must have been suicide. But hold up, Wired magazine did some digging and they found out this raw footage wasn't raw at all. Metadata shows nearly 3 minutes were cut out and the video was stitched together using Adobe Premiere Pro. Forensic experts like Hani Farid from UC Berkeley say this footage would be inadmissible in court because of how it was handled. So why is the DOJ releasing edited footage and calling it raw? What are they hiding?
Now, let's get to the big question. Was Jeffrey Epstein a spy? Specifically, was he working for Mossad, Israel's intelligence agency? This theory has been floating around for years, and it's gained a ton of traction lately. Journalist Dylan Howard says he found compelling evidence that Epstein was a Mossad agent used to gather dirt on powerful people for blackmail. And then there's Ari Ben-Menashe, a former Israeli intelligence officer who flat out said Epstein was recruited by Mossad to collect compromising material. But not everyone's on board. Former Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett called these claims categorically and totally false, saying Epstein never worked for Mossad. So who's telling the truth? Is this just another conspiracy theory, or is there something to it?
And now, as of July 23, 2025, the Wall Street Journal drops a bombshell. The Justice Department told Trump back in May that his name's in the Epstein files, along with a ton of other high-profile figures. They say it's just unverified hearsay, and Trump's team calls it fake news, but the DOJ's own briefing has got everyone talking. On X, Laura Loomer's going off, saying Attorney General Pam Bondi's undermined Trump and J.D. Vance, demanding she be fired for letting Epstein get away with it. Elon Musk's out here asking, how can we trust Trump if he won't release the files? And Sarah is censored is pointing out Trump's dodging, quoting him saying, "It's all over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein," like it's no big deal. But she's like, it's about justice for the kids. Mind blown. If Epstein was Mossad, it might explain how he skated for so long. But even if he wasn't, this DOJ reveal and the X firestorm make you wonder, what's really being buried here?
Look, I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm just laying out the facts as we know them. Epstein's life was a mystery from start to finish. His wealth, his connections, his crimes, his death. And now, with this edited footage and all the drama, it's clear we're still not getting the full story. If Epstein was a Mossad agent, that would explain a lot. His ability to avoid serious consequences, his ties to powerful people. But if he wasn't, then why are there so many holes in the official narrative? Why is the footage edited? Why all the fighting over this case? It's like peeling back layers of an onion, and every layer just raises more questions. So what do you think? Was Epstein a Mossad agent? Was his death really a suicide? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And if you found this video as mind-blowing as I did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.